What's going on, everyone? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me today. I would like to talk about art. This is going to be a three-part video. That way, it's not too long. I don't have the patience to make a drawn-out videos, and I apologize. That's not going to be a big one, but I have a short attention span, so I make videos like how I would watch videos. So just to get to, I always say, just get to the point. That's it, man. Enough of this cut and dry stuff. I want to talk about art, and I want to talk about finding your medium. All right. First of all, anyone can draw. Anyone. We all draw when we're smaller. We just some people just continue to keep progressing as they get into the adulthood. But I mean, everybody when they're little, they start drawing. They learn how to draw. That's the first basic instinct of how to draw. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most essential thing in the world is art. Okay, life is art. Whether you're cooking, cleaning, making music, writing, the list can go on and on and on. And anything you do, you can find it. Makeup artist, Hollywood artist, doing the makeup. Again, I was a big fan of The Walking Dead, the TV show, and a lot of times with that, the makeup artists that did all those they were the cosmetic artists, whatever you want to call them. They're off the chain, man. Like I loved everything about it. Art can be self-taught. That's the first thing that's motivating me to make this video. Is I want people to know that art can be self-taught. You don't have to go to college. You can take a few classes to a community college or wherever have you if you're really into it, if you really want to learn a subject. I know I did. I love art, The main thing when you're doing any kind of art is do your research. Find your passion. That is the main focus that I want to talk about today on this video, is finding your passion. For me, art has always been a big one. As you can see, I'm a big fan of Rembrandt. Rembrandt was and still to this day is one of the greatest painters. Renaissance and just everything that he does. As you can see, just a lot of the tones, the mediums he uses, the expressions of the face. I mean, these are all portraits of real life people that he's drawn. You got landscapes, stuff that he's been known to do. And I mean, he's unfortunately artists, we're starving artists. That's the catchphrase, I like to talk about. What else can I say about that kind of thing except for starving artists? Not everybody is going to make it in the art, but if you're passionate enough, you just got to keep pushing through. Will you make as much as you want? Who knows? But if you don't try, how do you know? And I've been doing art for over 25 years. I've been airbrushing for over 20 years. But I mean, just studying a lot of the art and just, like I went to school, for a lot of my art. This is actually my old college. I mean, it's expensive. Those books are really expensive. So this was actually a used book that I got when I went to college. And I just, when you're spending $200-300 on a textbook, you just end up keeping it, But, I just want to talk a little bit about art and what it means to be an artist. It's just finding your passion, man. Like all these people started off like you and me. Just, regular one day, something popped into their heads and they just wanted to express themselves. They wanted to leave a part of them behind in history, and you can't dock somebody for that. From hip hop to R&B to reggae to country to jazz, it's how you express yourself, and that's what art is. It's a form of expression, and this is part one of a part three videos, and I just wanted to go over this. And one of the main things about art that I want people to know is that anyone can do art, and anything you do in life becomes art. And one of the big crucial things I tell everybody, and this is what I tell my kids, that in life, right? Not everyone's going to agree with you. Not everyone's going to like your art. But art is like a signature. No one is going to have the same kind of signature. They're not going to have the same kind of, there's just not the same kind of experience. You might look at a painting like let's say like this. We look at a sculpture, right? And I look at that, I'm like, oh, that's not art. I don't think it's art. But to you, you might say, oh no, that looks like a guy bending over, or a pharaoh bending over to, or that could be a material god, or it's just so much that art has to offer. And I don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it. But art is a form of expression. So I want to keep everything positive when it comes to art. And one of the main things I do about art is I tell people all the time, like, anybody can do it. Anybody can draw. Anybody can have a passion. Anybody can paint. It just, and you don't pick it up and be like, it's just like anything else in life. It's going to take a lot of practice. And you got to tell yourself, you got to be positive. And the most important part, before I end this video, is surround yourself with positive people. Positive people. Because that's going to go a lot in life when it comes to anything you do in life. Whether it's art, whether it's raising a family, whether it's working or whatever it is, you don't want to have somebody who's going to basically run you down. And every single second of the day they tell you can't do it. Those are the type of people you need to cut from your life. And sadly, I've done that with a lot of people. But the main thing about art is not to give up. Thank you and have a blessed one.